Welcome back everyone to your stimulus update for today. I do hope you have been well. How have you been? Hope your weekend is going well so far. In this update, we have a couple things to cover. Number one, we have an update on the infrastructure package that was proposed by President Biden. What is the latest on that package, as it could include stimulus potentially? And we also have some word on unemployment and what we know about that, and now all of these states ending the unemployment benefits. Is there anything President Biden can do about it? We'll be talking about it all in today's video. So let's get started and dive right into the news. But before we do, as always, do a couple things for me. Number one, I want you to go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. Just to help with the YouTube algorithm, and it does support me and my channel. And if you have not already, do become a subscriber today. Click that big red button as well as the notification bell as well. That will actually notify you when I do post a brand new video. And we'll be doing our next cash giveaway when we do hit 20,000 subscribers. We recently hit 15, and we'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. You might as well get it out of the way now. Now that you've done those couple things for me, we can get started. Well, we'll start with unemployment. The fact is the Labor Department has exhausted all of its options. This is as 22 GOP-led states have announced so far, and there could be more to come, that they will be ending their participation in the unemployment benefit programs as part of the federal stimulus packages. And now all these millions of people are going to be left without any benefits and nowhere to go. In fact, according to a recent analysis by the Century Foundation, roughly 3.6 million out-of-work Americans will forego a total of $21.7 billion in benefits as a result of the state actions. And Texas and Indiana and South Carolina are just a few to name of these states that are ending their participation in the federal programs early. An administration official had recently said, quote, "There is nothing we can do." They added that the department has tried to figure out a solution. They went on to say, quote, "Taking away their lifeline isn't going to help anything." And this is true according to analysis and data and reports. There is absolutely no reason to do this, and it just has an adverse effect. Over just the past couple weeks, a plethora of Republican governors, and they're all Republican, no Democrats have done this, have announced that they will take action to go ahead and terminate one or more of the federal programs as part of the historic extension of unemployment benefits. And they are citing workforce shortages and improving the economy as part of their reasons for this decision. They believe that this is keeping Americans from returning to the workforce, and it's creating an incentive for them to stay home and sit on their couch and watch TV all day. So not only are these states actually terminating these programs, but at least 4 of them have actually announced that they will be initiating back-to-work bonuses. That way Americans do feel incentivized to go back to work. And unfortunately, the federal government is unable to counter the decisions by these Republican governors. There is no way, shape, or form that they could step in. Unfortunately, it is up to the state, and the federal government cannot do anything about it. President Biden cannot sign an executive order about this. It is up to the state. What are your thoughts on all these Republican governors terminating these unemployment benefits early? Are you in favor of it? Are you against it? Do you think we should just get back to work? Or is this the lifeline that so many Americans need? And in fact, even if they did not have these unemployment benefits, they wouldn't be able to find a job anyways. So what do you think is the best route here? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm curious to hear. And on the topic of partisanship and political games, well, what is the latest with Biden's infrastructure package? Because we've had a counter offer here and unfortunately a rejection. So what is the latest on this massive multi-trillion-dollar package that Biden is proposing as part of his trillions of dollars in spending proposals that he is initiating as president? Well, in its original form, President Biden originally proposed the American Jobs Plan. This is a $2.25 trillion infrastructure package on top of the trillions of dollars that we have already spent on stimulus. And Biden isn't done there. He wants to spend even more trillions of dollars and other packages and plans as well. But the Republicans wanted a much more slimmed down version. They didn't want to spend another $2.25 trillion on infrastructure. They wanted a smaller, more conservative package, and that's what President Biden gave them. So President Biden compromised, he negotiated, and he made 4 key concessions of his original plan and has now proposed a $1.7 trillion plan. Now, not much of a difference. It's still nearly $2 trillion, but several $100 billion have been cut off here. So it seemed like finally we were making some bipartisan headway here and negotiating, but unfortunately, Republicans blatantly and flatly rejected President Biden's offer. In fact, according to reports, within moments of receiving the deal, Republican aides rejected it. claiming that it was still too expensive for Republicans to stomach. In fact, a spokesperson for West Virginia Senator Shelley Moore Capito, who is leading the Republican effort to strike a bipartisan compromise on infrastructure, said in a statement Friday that the Biden package is, quote, well above the range of what can pass Congress with bipartisan support, so still way too expensive and not good enough. The spokesperson added, quote, there continues to be vast differences between the White House and Senate Republicans when it comes to the definition of infrastructure, the magnitude of proposed spending, and how to pay for it. But in a press briefing on Friday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki actually touted the White House figure, claiming that it was a bold, solid compromise on the part of the administration. She said, quote, this is the art, I should say, of seeking common ground. Quote, this proposal exhibits a willingness to come down in size, giving on some areas that are important to the president. And the White House Deputy Press Secretary Andrew Bates put out a statement Saturday echoing this sentiment, saying, quote, the president put forward a reasonable offer in the interest of finding bipartisan common ground that includes critical investments in our infrastructure to create middle-class jobs and strengthen our competitiveness in the world, as well as cuts to his original proposal and a way to pay for it. The ball is now in their court to respond with a good faith counteroffer, and essentially we're just now waiting for Republicans to come up with some very small number where there's this massive chasm that we'll have to bridge. And this is essentially like the stimulus negotiations back in December, when we saw that there were offers just couldn't be further apart and numbers that were just way too gapped. So we can likely expect more politics, more back and forth, more games. This is likely to be expected when you have a Senate that's split down the middle 50-50. What are your thoughts on President Biden's American Jobs Plan? Are you in favor of it? Are you against it? Do you approve of it or do you oppose it? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments on that proposal specifically. We'll be sure to update you guys on any developments surrounding stimulus. This is your one-stop shop for everything in regards to stimulus and news and politics happening in this country. So do stay tuned for more updates. If you did enjoy this video, as always, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button. I would appreciate that. If you haven't already, become a subscriber today. Click that big red button and the notification bell as well. If you'd like to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use my links down below in the description when you do go ahead and sign up with either Robinhood and or Webull. You'll actually get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram at Logan Cohn, LOGANKOHN. That is my Instagram handle. You can go ahead and connect with me there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.